Ladies and gentlemen, just with the interwebs out there, Sebastion, Envi, strong style cinema. We finally got ourselves a look at Captain America, Brave New World. Now, let's geek about it for a scant few minutes because it was just a little teaser that we finally got after getting bamboozled for a bit. Because first the reports were that the video was going to drop on Thursday, and then one dude was like, "Oh, it's going to drop in an hour early in the morning." It didn't. Then it was like, "Oh, it's going to drop during the ESPYs," and it didn't. But now, within like the last hour or so, they finally dropped it. And yeah, it was a teaser. We got to look at Anthony Mackie as, Sam Wilson continuing on as Captain America. We got to look at Harrison Ford. And it's funny how Marvel kind of, I guess, a wink nod to the audience. One of the lines is like Sam saying, "Oh, I like your new look," talking to, President Ross. And it's Harrison Ford. Of course, Harrison Ford doesn't have the mustache. And he makes the comment that they said to change his look to he would have to lose the mustache or lose the election. And thus, here we are. It's kind of like when Don Cheadle came in on Iron Man 2 and Tony's doing, the testifying before the Senate or Congress or whoever it is testifying before. Rhodey comes in and Tony gets up to greet him, and he's, it's Don Cheadle, it's not Terrence Howard, and he's like, "I'm here." He's like, "I'm here. This is what it is. Get over it. Move on." I mean, that's not verbatim what he said, of course, paraphrasing greatly, but it was basically the same sentiment. It's like, "Oh, this dude looks different. Let's address it right now and just get it out of the way." So that's what they did with Ross. Got to look at some action in it. Stuff's gonna blow up. Stuff's going to be CG. I imagine there's going to be, I'm hoping there's not some big CG, mush of a climactic, final scene or whatever, which there probably will be, because we did get a glimpse of the Red Hulk in it, even if it was just his, magnificent calves. And apparently he's either caught the shield or batting down the shield that's thrown at him. So we know there's going to be some conflict between Red Hulk and Sam Cap. And we knew we were getting the Red Hulk once we knew we were getting Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross, replacing the late, great William Hurt in the same role. Of course, Sam Cap is going to get his own Falcons. We saw a little bit of him. Saw a glimpse of what I believe was the leader talking on the phone. Again, Marvel likes to play fast and loose with the dialogue and how they kind of lay out their trailers. So while he could have been on the phone in that scene, he could have been talking to somebody totally different or saying something totally different. We don't know. This is just a teaser to kind of get us excited. Sam notes that there's some sort of event going on. President gets attacked. Sam says, "Hey, your inner circle's been compromised." And it's, that's basically what we know thus far. And also the fact that Thunderbolt Ross, in this case President Ross, wants to take another run at making Captain America a government agent, basically. And Sam's like, "Well, what if I don't want to do what you're telling me to do when you're telling me to do it?" So, of course, that's going to create some conflict over just the identity of Captain America, just having it not so much a person, but be a position, be a station, its status as like an icon, a symbol. If you go back to, your Batman, a symbol is something that can't be corrupted, that sort of thing. Is that what Captain America is? Or is Captain America just a dude? Of course, they tried to replace him before with John Walker, with the idea that Captain America is just like a title, a rank that you could achieve. So I wonder if this movie's going to kind of laying out that it's more than just that. Remains to be seen how it all plays out. Again, got a little quip, little joke about Ross and his mustache. Got some action scenes that we saw. Kind of wondering how the CG, just given the track record of Marvel in recent years, kind of wondering how the CG of Red Hulk is going to be. We got a look at Giancarlo Esposito in whatever role he is in. Likely Jake Fury? The Evil Fury. I'm just kind of wondering how extensive the reshoots are to fit him in the story. I'm wondering if the Serpent Society is still as prevalent in it as they were before. Of course, we know Tim Roth's leader is going to be in it, so it's interesting. I'm really wondering, because we know we can't do a solo Hulk movie for a myriad of reasons. Like, it's just convoluted stuff. But I'm wondering if Red Hulk has that same holdup? Or can a Red Hulk movie spin out of this? But how it all comes together, how this stew of Captain America Brave New World, which has gone through title changes, which has gone through reshoots, how it's all going to come together in the end. What's the box office going to be? Because for me, like, I like Anthony Mackie, but to me, he's not a Batman. He's a Robin in any movie that he's been in, really. I mean, he was cool in Twisted Metal and everything, but I just don't look at him and see him as leading man. Like, he just doesn't have leading man energy to me, personally. So I'll be interested to kind of see what he brings to the table in this. But we'll all find out together, as we often always seem to do, right? In the end. But those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. What do you guys out there think? Leave it in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Until next time, of course, always, let us geek.